What it is, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Mac Show. We're here today with our proud sponsor, the LBGQT9 community flag beam in the background. We are all inclusive. We're here for podcast episode number 11 for Onlyfans. In these podcasts, I show you how to make serious fucking money with Onlyfans, whether you're pimping girls out or whether yourself as a lady or a man running an account and want to make some serious money. As we're speaking, I just made $163.90 on a sale from Shopify. Now, how do we do this? Okay, now having a big, strong ecom background myself, running companies up into the seven figures, pet bed stores, nail company, Oslux Trends was a street fashion wear brand. I'm transferring skills from that industry to this, and basically the reason it's so easily successful in this industry is because of the opportunity vehicle or the boat that we're in. So when you think about it, okay, there's a very cool quote, and I got this from Alex Hormozy, and I can't remember where he got this from. However, he said that it's not about how hard you row, it's about the boat that you're in. I believe it was actually from Warren Buffett. It was his quote, understanding when he left school to pursue something else, and one of his friends went in a different path into the steel industry. He achieved a lot less material wealth, and it was because he took the wrong boat, you would say, okay? He might have worked harder than him, but if you're in a little fucking dinghy and someone's on a jet ski, they're going to get there a lot quicker than you, regardless of the effort they put in. And the way to remember this quote is that if you're a good entrepreneur in a bad market, the market will win. And if you're a bad entrepreneur in a good market, the market will win. So as long as you're in the correct market and you're in the correct boat, okay, it does the work for you. You're in the tailwind. If the market 4x's each year, even if you're shit and you have amateur skills, as long as you're not degrading and you're staying at the same level, if the market 4x's, you will 4x alongside the market, okay? And this market is a never dying. It just continues to increase. People are becoming more sexual by the day. You're putting yourself in the best possible chance to win of any industry, I feel. Now, what I want to do is I want to start this by answering a question, okay? And this question I've gotten from at least 10 dudes who have purchased the course so far. And I appreciate you purchasing, but I've got the same fucking question. And I'm going to have to obviously make it clearer in the course and put a little text piece in there. This is the question that I've been getting asked. And it says, why would girls want to work for me? If you're asking that question, go rewatch the fucking value module again. Okay, watch it 10 times. That is the answer to your question. It is super, super simple. And before I carry on with this point, okay, if it sounds like I'm being harsh or it sounds like, I'm destroying you, business doesn't care. And that's something that you can learn to apply to any business, is that it doesn't matter whether I hurt your feelings or not. It doesn't matter whether we've become best friends or we become fucking you hate me, okay? Business doesn't care. It cares about the value you bring to the market, and the exact same thing as what I teach in the course. Why would these girls want to work for you? What value do you bring them? It's a value exchange. Every single relationship we ever have in life is a value exchange. You and your best friend, okay, there is a exchange of value between you two. Maybe you make each other laugh. Maybe, he can buy you lunch and you repay him by, I don't know, okay? There is a value exchange between the two of you in some sense. That's all. Okay, you have a girlfriend. There is a value exchange. You might be getting a feeling of love, or she might be getting a feeling of security, or you might be getting sex, or whatever it is. There is a value exchange. So, what is the value exchange that I taught you in the course that you can provide to these ladies you're working for? Come on. You remember this, okay? And it's super easy. And if you're new here and you haven't seen this, you just get a free lesson right now. If you're managing ladies' OnlyFans, what do they want? What do these girls want? Think about it. They want what any person would want. They want a higher perceived likelihood of success, so a higher chance of it succeeding, okay? They want their dream outcome. They want to put in less effort, and they want it faster. That is universal for everything in life. Everything. If you could put in no effort, take a pill, it was guaranteed to succeed. It takes no time at all, and it gives you your dream outcome. So this pill makes you completely chiseled, six-pack, super strong, and someone sells that to you, they can charge a fucking premium for it. Because instead, you could pay, less, but work out fucking 5 days a week over the space of 6 years every single day, If someone invents that pill, okay, they can charge anything they want. And that's what I'm trying to get at for you guys and girls listening to this fucking thing. The value exchange that you're bringing these girls is quite simple. They want more money, number one. Number two, they want more money faster, same as every single person. Number three, they want perceived likelihood of success, so you have to sell that to them, okay? How do you do that? With credibility and with understanding what the fuck you're talking about, which again is taught inside the course. Who messaged me? The lady. She's calling me. Give me 1 second. Okay, my cute little woman was calling me, so I had to take a little intermission. Now, we're talking about value exchange. What value can you bring these ladies? It's super, super simple. Okay, bring them more money. How are you going to do that? If you're saying how, rewatch the fucking course again. Just understanding the pricing, okay? Understanding anchors, understanding what to aim for, how to extract more money from men, okay, per conversation and bring them more value, which in turn equals more money, okay? Once you know that, you can say to these ladies comfortably, how much are you earning? Okay, you're earning $3,000 a month, okay? I can make $6,000 a month, okay? And if you don't have the confidence or you don't have the skill set to know that you can do that, what else can you offer them? Okay, I can't make you $6,000, but I'll make you more than you're making now. Why wouldn't you take that? If anyone said to you, look, you're making $50 a month, how about I come on board, okay, and I'll help you make $60 a month? Why the fuck would you say no? If it doesn't take any additional time or any additional effort, why the fuck would you say no? Which leads to the second point is, majority of these ladies will even take the exact same money or even less if you manage all the workload. If you said to them, look, you're making $3,000 a month now, at very worst, you're going to make $2,000 a month, but you're not going to do any of the work. Do you want to do that? You have all your time free. I'll handle everything. You're going to make $2,000 a month at very worst. Why would I can understand why some people would say no to that, but if you said even the next step up, which is, you're making $3,000 now, I'll come on board, you're still going to make $3,000, but now you're doing none of the work. Why the fuck would anyone say no, okay? The only reason they'd say no is they don't believe in the perceived likelihood of success, i.e. you are not confident in what you're selling. And why would you not be? If you've taken the MAC course, which is available in the link below, you'll know exactly how to do that. In fact, if they're making this much money already, there is no possible chance that using the pricing structure that I've taught you and the stories and the anchoring, that you're not going to make more for these ladies' accounts. It's impossible. It is physically impossible that you're not going to earn more for them. So when they say, why would anyone work for me? You say, well, I'm going to earn you more money and you're going to do none of the work. And they say, well, how are you going to do that? You say, let me fucking worry about that. Just give me 1 fucking month and I'll show you. Okay, here's the contract. Look, the contract's normally 12 months. I'll make it 1 month. What are you losing? You're not going to lose anything. If it goes on for 1 month and, you actually have lost money and you've had to put in more time, I won't charge you anything. But if you do none of the work and stay the same, then we're good to go. There you go. Who's going to pass up that offer? Now, as you start to get more credible, myself, I don't have to go out and cold sell. I look at my Shopify list of customers each day and I have encoded a form, okay, where ladies go and apply. And ladies, if you want it managed, apply through the website. The link's there as well. And I vet these ladies. And I have hundreds of ladies that I get to look at each day. And I say, okay, who's the best pick for me? I'm not at the point where I have to sell myself. I'm at the point where they have to sell themselves to me. Why? Because I have an abundance of opportunity. I have an abundance to choose from. And where does that come from? It comes from credibility, skill sets. Okay, these are all things that you need to learn. Now, we already talked about the hierarchy of women, and we talk about this in pretty much every podcast, what women are best. And I'm not going to re-explain that today because it's a fucking big topic. But you obviously want women that have bigger social media followings, current active subscribers. They're your top girls. Your bottom feeders are the ones that have, nothing. They don't want to use their personal name and they want to be completely discreet and not show anything nude. Okay, they're your bottom feeders. And if you've got to take on some bottom feeders to get where you want to be, then fucking start there. So really why I mention that is because once you get a bit of abundance, you want to do the exact same thing with what you do with your investments. And this is my investment strategy is you focus down until you've got one good fucking nest egg bringing you in money. Once that is working, okay, and don't do this earlier or you're going to split your attention. Once you have got that working, then diversify your assets. Now, how do you diversify your assets in terms of ladies? the ladies working for you, you want to diversify the types of service or the types of content that they're selling. You want some women who are into like fandom and dominating dudes. You want some big like BBW black women. You want some skinny, pasty white women. You want some Asian women. You want women who are gonna do fucking just fetishes on lips where they sit there playing with their lips, okay? You want that variety. Now, to be even better than that, and let me explain to you how this is even better, if you can get each woman to have a diversified portfolio, they are your top tier women, the women who are willing to do every piece of content, okay, and provide any piece of content. Obviously, they can't change their skin color or their size easily, okay, or really, they probably can't change their skin color unless they get some crazy fucking surgery, okay, but there are things that they can diversify, and the more diversification they can offer, the better, okay? Now, the next point of today, and what I like to do is, every motherfucker online likes to hide behind their numbers. They say, well, I've earned this much and I've done this and this and this. And yeah, there's an art to it and there's always something to be sold and whatever. But I like to take the genuine approach of showing you my actual numbers. I didn't want to do that in my past businesses because it raises competitors for different products that I'm selling and different services, where this business has no competitors, okay? And if you think there's no competitors, okay, you obviously haven't watched enough of my podcast. Go watch them all and you'll learn why you have no competitors in this business. So to make the content more authentic and make it more transparent, I'm sharing my numbers with you every single day. Today is Thursday of the first week of running this exact structure, okay, with a brand new launch. I launched the course and I said, you know what, I'm going to relaunch, do everything fresh the exact same day as everyone else. I'm obviously going to leverage the skills that I already have, which are going to bring me better results, but you'll get to see the speed. So as of today, this week, the girls I have working for me have earned me probably 2,000, and this is profit on my end. This is not before the split. This is after the split. The girls working for me have earned me probably 2,000 something USD profit. Now, if a lot of you are saying, well, you don't know your exact number, that's why I have a fucking accountant. I recommend you get one too, okay? Really, money, once you get past a certain amount of money, and selling the software that I used to sell, I was making plus $20,000 a week. Excuse me, alarm. Once you get past a certain amount of money, you understand that money is really not real, and it doesn't really matter, okay? I can live on $4,000 a month, $3,000 to $4,000 of my living expenses each month. As long as I can secure that, everything extra, okay, it doesn't really bring me any extra happiness. The hedonistic level of happiness says that you have a baseline level of happiness and you'll always return to that baseline. You'll have ups and downs, but you'll return to your baseline, okay? I keep my baseline at about a 7 or 8 at all times. I like the lows, okay, as well. I like the little dips because they make the highs even better. So, what the fuck am I trying to say to you right now is that the girls that I have working for me this week have earned 2,000-ish USD profit for myself. And the majority of girls, okay, that are onboarding right now, we're still waiting for their accounts to be verified. Hence why there's been no sales from their accounts. And that's the majority. That's 70% of the women. This has been made from like 3 accounts, okay? Now let's look. Okay. And then, of course, the course as well. Everyone likes to know, oh yeah, but you make money from the course. I made about 5,000 from the course this week. And that's not including, obviously, the course isn't really an attempt to make money. The OnlyFans will make way more than the course, okay? The course is really putting out value for everyone in the exchange that they'll use my referral link, which costs you nothing to do, to use my referral link other than the kindness of your heart. OnlyFans will give me 5% of your revenue, which doesn't come from you. As OnlyFans take 20%, they're going to give me 5% of their 20%. So the more value I put out, the more free info I give, the more of these podcasts I do, the more I help people, okay, the more in return I'm going to get back. And that's just a genuine higher IQ approach to life, is to put out value and you'll get shit back. Whether you believe in the law of attraction or not, which I do heavily, whether you fucking love the law of attraction or not, okay, it works. So, I'm up about 6,000-7,000-ish profit for the week. 5,000 something from the course, and then I've paid maybe 300 in ads. Okay, yeah, well, I'll break down the ads now. Paid probably 500 in ads all up. So, and then 2.5K US from the girls, which is actually 3,000. I know I'm about 8,000 up week 1. let's say around 8,000. I obviously have my other businesses in the background, as I said, on automation. I'm not going to disclose those businesses, but I should be around 8K up after ad spend. And I've gained some assets. I've gained working girls. I've gained relationships. I've gained contacts. I've shaken more hands. I've gained, I think, 160 new emails of highly targeted people who have read the copy, clicked through to the landing page to buy the course, and I've also gained their email. Not including the actual other people who have bought the course, 50 plus people. So I've gained 200 plus emails. My Jesus. Magpies are outside going absolutely ballistic because I normally feed them at this time. They're getting so crazy. They now start to come because I have a big glass window. If you watch my stories and shit, they come to my fucking window and peck. That is how demanding they're getting. There's 4 of them and there's a mum. There's a mum and I don't know if it's a dad. I don't know if the dad sticks around with magpies. But then they have 2 babies. And all the babies do is whinge. And it just fucking shit. I'm not even kidding you. It just shit on my fucking chair. I don't know if you can see that shit. It just left the biggest shit on my chair. It's just shit. Right in front of my eyes. Get off my deck. There's no more shitting allowed up here. So let's talk about message pricing, because anyone who watches the course, they want to know how the ads are operating and how they're performing. So you can use the free method for gaining girls to work for you, and I recommend you do until you have some sort of income. But once you start running paid ads like I do, obviously your ads are not going to be as incredible as mine, so you won't get the same CPAs. But I want to break down how much I'm spending in ads and what that's bringing me in return. So yesterday, my ad was approved, but it got approved later in the day. And the problem is that, I have a $50 budget for the ads each day. And because it was approved at around, I think maybe 7 or 8 p.m., it tried to spend that entire $50 budget within the space of, 4 to 5 hours, which it did. But that obviously results in higher CPAs. When you understand marketing, okay, if it has to spend that amount quicker, it's going to show it to less targeted people, okay, and you're not going to get the best CPAs, but they're not that bad. So as of last night and then today, and it's spent like $20 or $30 so far through today. It's 1 o'clock here now. Fuck, it's 1 o'clock already. It's costing me around $6.50 AUD a message. Okay, $6.50 a message. So I've had a little bit over 10 women message already. I think I've had 12 or 14 message. And out of that, right, 80%, so 4 or 6, 80% of the girls are ready to start straight away. They're ready to jump on board right now. 20% are little fuck-arounds that are like, oh, what's this for? They message, they apply to the ad, they read the ad copy, and then I say, well, are you ready? And they say, da-da-da. I say, wait, what's this for? I say, Onlyfans, and they say, what's that? I don't even bother replying. They are just, like I said, they're the tire kicker men, but they're reversed. They're the women version of that. They're the ladies that unfortunately have the IQ of rock spiders or potatoes, okay? So we don't even attempt to work with these ladies. Now, out of the 80%, okay, so let's imagine 80% now becomes 100%, okay? So out of the 80%, half of those ladies already have active subscribers. So just by signing them up, if I wanted to take them on board, and I'm very selective with who I'm choosing, I've got hundreds of applications there. Just by signing them up, I'll already get my ROI back day one. Signing up one lady would cover the entire amount of money I've spent on ads just from their subs alone. That's how powerful ads are. And I didn't have to spend any time reaching out to these ladies like I talked about in the last podcast because I paid for ads, which are essentially a worker out there shaking a billboard saying, come in. Yes, it attracted a few dunces, a few potatoes that walked in and they're like, oh, what's this place? Okay, fuck off out of here. But it got me some very high quality ladies as well. In fact, one of them that's undergoing the screening at the moment has nearly 1,000 active subs. 1,000 active subs paying $12. That is $12,000 USD coming in a month and not including the messaging. And if you understand that, you'll understand 90% of the revenue actually comes from messaging. Just by signing her up, I'll be taking on $6,000 USD profit a month. Just like that. For nothing. Well, obviously for some value exchange, but that's how easy it is to sign people up. So I'm being very transparent. That's my CPA, $6.50-ish a message at the moment. And yeah, I want to talk about the last two topics, which are this is for ladies listening right now, okay? There are some ladies that I've spoken to, and when I screen them, I say, do you understand how OnlyFans works? Do you have a current account? And they say, look, I used to have an account, and it was earning me, $6,000, $7,000 a month. It was earning me $12,000. I've had ladies saying it was earning $20,000 a month, and they say, well, I got lazy and I turned it off. Not only is that an incredible opportunity because you can capitalize on their laziness and say, look, well, I'll handle the workload, and it's a symbiotic relationship, okay? It's a synergistic relationship where you're both going to benefit. They know they're lazy and they don't want to be held accountable. You're going to take over all the workload and make them money. That is a mutually beneficial agreement. That's how all business should be conducted. However, if you're a lady listening to this right now, the majority of ladies that I've spoken to, and I said, well, then why the fuck did you turn it off? And they say, oh, I got lazy, I got busy. I said, what'd you get busy with? Do you work? And they say, yeah, I work a full-time job at da-da-da, and I work 40 hours a week. I say, how much money do you earn? And they say, what, from my job? I say, yeah, how much? And they say, well, I earn about $700-800 a week. And I say, so how many hours were you putting into OnlyFans? And they said, I was putting in maybe an hour or two a day. How many hours do you put in a day at work? Well, I work 5 days a week, 40 hours, so I work 8 hours a day. So you traded 2 hours work a day for 8 hours work a day for less money. People do not think through they get caught up in this bubble of what they create as their life, okay? And ladies, it's very easy to do this. You have your friends, you have your family relationships, you have this and that. You don't want to disappoint people, you have pressures, you have this. But if you want to make money and you're here to make money, be fucking smart, okay? Once you have 2x the amount of, this is my rule, okay? Once you have 2x the amount of revenue that you make from your work consistently over the space of a month, quit your fucking job. Why? Because this is your new job. You're making more money, and if you're putting in less time, imagine if you were to put in 8 hours a day, how much more money you could make. Again, if you don't want to do that, the link is there. If you don't want maybe you don't want your full-time job to be that, and there's the reason. You actually enjoy the shit you're doing. And if you enjoy the shit you're doing, you enjoy what you have going on, then props to you, okay? You should just get someone to manage it. And that is why this management fucking opportunity and what I teach people works so well. Some people enjoy what they're doing. Some people don't want to put in work. Some people don't want to sit there and reply all day. And ladies, if that's you and you just want shit managed and you just want money flowing in for fucking nothing, okay, maybe a release of a piece of content in 1 day a month, link is below. Okay, and the final topic of the day that I want to talk about is message templates. And a lot of girls have been messaging me saying, yeah, well, I'm getting smart. I'm creating message templates that I use to reply to each dude. No. Fucking take these off. Ladies, I've told you what the men are looking for when it comes to value. They're looking for two things, climax, and more importantly than that, they're looking for connection. People innately know when you're using copy and paste templated messages. And this is why I have a team that personally replies, remembers guys' fetishes, finds out certain things around them. Okay, whilst you might think you're saving time by having message templates, you are killing off the majority of your profit, and then you're spending a large amount of time trying to make more profit. So it cancels each other out and it works out worse for you. I'm not saying don't use automation to be smart, okay, and save time, but do not send out bulk messages that are not personalized to each guy. Where you can save time, okay, and make things automated is by using story structures. And I teach this in the course. Use a story, create an anchor, and keep them within a story, okay? Tell them they can't come until they hit this certain point, okay? Milk them for $100 a picture 3 times and chat with them over the space of 5 minutes each. You've just milked $300 and potentially an upsell for used panties, which could put you, nearly at $2,000 for the entire conversation. They're going to leave way more satisfied, okay? They obviously know that it's not message templates because everything has been personalized. Everyone gets a better experience and you earn more money. And you actually put in less time by doing that because you control the parameters of the story. Pimp glasses back on. That is all I wanted to say today. There's been a lot of info, again, as normal. So I'm going to keep dropping these fuckers every single day until I've got 100,000 subscribers. And I will have 100,000 subscribers. Currently, I'm at 2.25. I started off this year, and when I told people I'm going to do YouTube, they said, oh, YouTube takes forever. That's correct. It does. But I've got forever. I am the time wizard, okay? I'm here for a long time to put out this shit. Every single day, I'm going to keep hammering it until I hit 100,000 subscribers. My first next milestone is actually 10,000 once I hit that, and then I'll aim for 100,000, and then eventually 1 million subscribers, which I will get to. Started off this year with 0. We're now at 2.27 as of this morning. 10,000 coming up. Okay. By early next year, we're going to hit that 10K, 100K by the end of next year. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe if you found some value. If not, don't subscribe. Whatever. Okay. I don't give a fuck. But if you do want to subscribe, subscribe. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow. Будь здоров. Пока.